Section 119. We're here.
So, big shock.
Yeah, man.
Wait for it. The title is vacant! Vacant can add another title to his list.
Vacant is the most winning champion in the history of professional sports.
It's true. I'm so proud.
I wish I was Vacant's mom just so I could have something to be proud of. Hi, guys. Welcome to another Saturday edition of Hell on Earth, also known as Heel Section 119.
You are welcome.
God, this week has been so long.
Is it still
So
going on?
long.
Because I feel that in my soul.
Oh my God. Obviously, we did the show last week and we were both like super energetic and super into it because NXT TakeOver Brooklyn was amazing. And then Summerslam happened and it just kind of set the pace for the whole week.
I try not to think about the whole week.
Honestly, like, by Wednesday, I think Julie and I both were fucking checked. And we didn't do our usual NXT and Cruiserweight Classic chats because she was dead. And I had a migraine to end all migraines. So I was just like, I'm going to cut my losses and just not fucking do this.
Yeah, we were so fortunate and happy to be alive that day.
Oh, yeah. And, like, I just barely watched the Cruiserweight Classic from this week because I was so done with professional wrestling this week. Oh, my God. It's sad because I actually was like, I don't watch TV, like, ever, which is something I feel like I need to preface a statement with. I just don't TV, ever. And I figured out generally the amount of hours spent watching professional wrestling just this week is more than I've watched any other television show in the last 3 months. And that made me so nauseous. Like nauseous. The last time I watched that much of anything was like April. And that was because of WrestleMania. But yeah, this week has been very long. Actually, kind of excruciatingly so.
I didn't think you'd make it Saturday.
I literally blame SummerSlam. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that SummerSlam was a complete washout because it really wasn't. Like, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, for sure.
But that doesn't excuse the fact that I wasted 5 hours of my life and then another 3 hours of my life. Kind of made up for it with the 2 hours of SmackDown. And I just said, fuck NXT this week. I haven't watched NXT this week because I already watched TakeOver Brooklyn. I don't need a recap.
It really wasn't worth it because it was just 2 matches and they weren't that great.
Yeah, and that sucks because TM61 was in action, but...
Yeah, but it was mostly Authors of Pain dominated until, like, the end, and then they got squashed.
Oh, gee, there's a shocker. That is a tag team I don't think I'm going to warm up to, and it's not for nothing.
I love Paul Ellering, don't get me wrong. He is a fucking legend, but this team I am never going to get behind.
The only endearing part of them, like, I've seen them 3 times now, I think. I've seen their initial debut to the NXT, like, universe because for some reason I had to endure them their first show. Lucky me. I don't know why Largo, Florida, of all places, was like their big fucking entrance, but whatever. And they came out and they drawled on, and I'm just like, oh boy, here we go. And I'm like, I'm not going to judge you based on the fact that you're average on the microphone, whatever. And then we saw them in the ring, and I'm like, oh god, they're that tag team. They're just going to go in and try to dominate everyone always. That's cool. And then I'm just like, oh, good. They have a manager. Goody. And, you know, and it sucks because, you know, Ellering's a fucking amazing manager. He's a brilliant human. But why are they putting him with these fucking yahoos? Like,
trying to increase their appeal, I assume.
Oh, God, they're terrible.
Well, you know what? I have good news for you. I have good news for the world.
No, good.
Kevin Owens is now on Instagram.
He's already trolling, too, apparently.
Oh, wonderful.
He is my fucking favorite. Earlier this week, I made a very tasteless comment, and I'm going to say it again. I really require his wife to divorce him so I can marry him and have further children with him. I'm just putting that out there. But I don't know, man. Kevin Owens is like my not unicorn. Like, he's perfect and I love him. It's just refreshing to see somebody who is super Canadian and sarcastic. Like, it's so beautiful and endearing. Not that we know anything about that. Not that we know anything about that.
I feel that on a spiritual level. Always.
Child, if you don't lay down. If you don't lay fucking down, I swear to God. Business Cat's just already being an asshole. This is great.
Is he on the nip?
He is on the sauce again.
God damn it, Karen.
But yeah, so we're going to be talking about SummerSlam. We're going to be talking about the Cruiserweight Classic from this week, which was fucking stellar, as always. I know you're shocked. I am too. We're going to talk about that promo.
Yes.
And if you don't know what that promo is, you're living under a fucking rock. We're going to talk about the injury train, which kind of set the speed for the week at awful.